Government drama llama ding dong talking about German auto. And I don't mean the German car company you're probably thinking of, but since there was apparently a car sale at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, I thought I'd bring up another vehicle. Lassen Sie uns über dieses Auto sprechen, den Trabant. Up until 1989, the Berlin Wall split Germany in two because we gotta keep those communists separated. In doing so, it kind of limited some of the goods and services that could be passed between the borders. One of those being cars, and in this case, it was the Trabant. The Trabant featured detachable Duraplast body panels on a galvanized steel unibody chassis, front-wheel drive, a Traverse two-stroke engine, and independent suspension. The Trabant became symbolic of the former East Germany's stagnant economy and the collapse of the Eastern Bloc in general. Called a spark plug with a roof, 3,096,999 Trabants were produced. Older models have been sought by collectors in the US due to their low cost and fewer restrictions on the importance of antique cars. You can find multiple instances where this is referred to as the worst car ever made. There's actually a clip on YouTube where Conan O'Brien tries to drive one, and not only is he way too tall, but it's kind of complex and it's kind of funny. East Germans would often place an order for a Trabant either when their baby was born or when their child first entered school. This way, by the time the child was a young adult, their car might be ready for delivery. Back in the late 1950s, when the Trabant was introduced, there were high hopes for the car. At this time, the Soviets were winning the space race with Sputnik, reaching space in 1957, the same year the Trabant was introduced. The word Trabant is derived from the Middle High German word Trabant, which means satellite. The car was named to celebrate the success of Sputnik and the presumed success of communism over capitalism, though within a few short years, it would become a perfect four-wheeled example of all that ailed the Soviet states and their allies. Since we're here, I thought I'd also share some jokes about the vehicle. What's the best feature of a Trabant? There's a heater at the back to keep your hands warm while you're pushing it. A new Trabi has been launched with 2 exhaust pipes, so you can use it as a wheelbarrow. How do you double the value of a Trabant? Fill it with gas. 4 men were carrying a Trabant. Somebody asks them, why? Was it broken? They reply, no, nothing wrong with it, we're just in a hurry. How do you catch a Trabi? Place a piece of chewing gum on the road. As far as the Saxon jokes, it relates more to like the language and how things translate between the different dialects, so it doesn't necessarily translate to English super well.